Is it time to buy or sell Opendoor Technologies stock? In this video, we will explore Opendoor Technologies in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 28th of July, 2025, and we are here now to offer you a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest insights. You won't want to miss any important updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Take advantage of AI technology and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies around the world today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 7th of July, 2025, our system has ranked Opendoor Technologies as a hold accumulate, giving it a score of 0.89. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a remarkable gain of 274.04% since we first recommended purchasing Opendoor Technologies 16 days ago. This results in an average return of 17.13% per day since it was classified as hold accumulate. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and significant upward trend in the short term, suggesting that further increases within this trend are likely. The existing 3-month trend indicates a potential change of 54.76% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 40.99% to positive 118.64%. When we examine the longer term, our 12-month analysis predicts a projected change of negative 30.74%. Our calculations suggest that the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 88.53% and negative 5.84% over the upcoming year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between 26.8 cents and $2.20. Our latest daily update for Opendoor Technologies highlights significant movements in the stock price. On Monday, the stock exhibited a fluctuation of 20.61% between its high and low. On the last trading day, the stock price of Opendoor Technologies Inc. decreased by 7.87%, closing at $2.34, down from $2.54. Throughout the day, the price varied significantly, reaching a low of $2.28 and a high of $2.75. Remarkably, the price has increased in 7 of the past 10 days and has risen by 159.77% over the last 2 weeks. Interestingly, while the stock price declined, the trading volume also fell, which is generally a positive indicator as volume typically follows stock price trends. On that day, the trading volume decreased by 12 million shares, with a total of 219 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $513.21 million. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $4.97, while the lowest was 50.8 cents. Currently, the stock price is 52.92% or $2.63 below the 52-week high and 94.4% or $36.90 below the all-time high reached on February 11, 2021, when the price peaked at $39.24. Opendoor Technologies, trading under the symbol OPEN, has experienced significant volatility, culminating in an almost 8% drop in stock price as of July 28, 2025. This decline follows investor concerns regarding a crucial vote on the company's future, leading to a bearish outlook in the short term. On the same day, Opendoor announced the postponement of a special meeting of stockholders to August 27th, indicating potential strategic reevaluation to address market conditions and stock performance. While recent trends in meme stocks have sparked renewed interest among retail investors, reminiscent of past market frenzies, Opendoor's recent surge of over 500% in less than a month may encounter challenges due to today's announcement and existing market uncertainties. The heightened volatility could attract both speculative traders and cautious investors, making the stock a focal point in discussions about the return of meme stocks. In the long term, the postponement of the stockholders' meeting presents an opportunity for Opendoor to reassess its strategies for improving profitability. However, maintaining investor confidence will depend on effective communication regarding strategic direction and financial health. If successfully navigated, this transitional period could ultimately stabilize and potentially enhance the stock's appeal, even amidst the turbulent backdrop of meme trading dynamics. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 22nd of July 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Open an overweight grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 16th of April 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Open an outperform grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 28th of February 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Open a neutral grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 14th of May 2024, it was reported that UBS assigned Open a market outperform grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 14th of May 2024, it was reported that JMP Securities assigned Open an underperform grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Opendoor Technologies stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. For return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Opendoor Technologies. The Opendoor Technologies Incorporated stock currently shows a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. With the short-term average positioned above the long-term average, this creates a general buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. If the stock experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $2.56. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average around $1.07. A breakthrough above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average will signal a sell. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also emerged, which could affect short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, July 21, 2025, and the stock has since fallen by 27.1%. Further decline is expected until a new bottom pivot is established. The volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots suggest a sell signal from 6 days ago. Bollinger signals a buy from 81 days ago. The short-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 2 days ago. The long-term moving average points to a buy signal from 17 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 15 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicates a buy signal from 18 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a buy signal from 12 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages presents a buy signal from 7 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Opendoor Technologies. Opendoor Technologies Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $2.29. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with an extensive prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. It is considered to carry a very high level of risk. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 470 cents between its high and low, which is a change of 20.61%. Over the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 26.64%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Opendoor Technologies, let's briefly discuss some essential fundamental data. First, we'll look at the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to external factors. Nevertheless, consistently negative PE ratios may indicate a lack of profitability and raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at -1 cent. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Opendoor Technologies. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Opendoor Technologies is at $2.42. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this might be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Opendoor Technologies encounters its first support level at $2.29. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Opendoor Technologies from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were conducted by Schaub Sidney, who bought and sold 158,810 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 24.604. In total, insiders purchased 7,445,978 shares and sold 5,176,115 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $2.21, reflecting a decrease of 5.60%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a considerable level of risk. Additionally, a sell signal has been generated from a pivot top identified 5 days ago. Is Opendoor Technologies stock a good buy? Opendoor Technologies Inc. presents several positive indicators. However, we do not consider these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Given the current circumstances, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning investors may want to hold or accumulate shares while waiting for further developments. Due to minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock from a buy recommendation to a hold recommendation since our last evaluation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 29th of July, we anticipate that Opendoor Technologies will open higher by approximately 11.7 cents, beginning trading at $2.46. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Feel free to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.